But it's been a trying week. Trying weekend. Patreon, as y'all can see, it's only 2/3 in the room today.
Yeah.
Today is Halloween itself. I don't even know if I'm gonna post it on Halloween. Happy Halloween to you all. I'll have like Halloween graphics and all the fuckery shit. My shirt, I didn't spill. This is not a painter shirt. This is supposed to be blood. It's supposed to be a whole Halloween twist or whatnot. I'm very unkempt today.
See the mask in front.
There you go.
Put the mask with the shirt.
If you follow me on social media, I think I posted some pictures. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know if you posted it on the podcast.
But
Instagram.
Lyric did a good job with helping make the costume. She did get a good look. That was good.
Oh, Lyric did that. Awesome.
Yeah. She did a good job and whatnot. Did her little thing. Opportunity to use bleach. Like honestly, just because she wants to use it. And then they had a little spray bottle and they was doing that, then start cutting up the sleeves and shit. It was very, very creative. Even though I wasn't the only fucking Jason and she wasn't the only camp counselor there. I was like, God damn it, we thought we had it. I told her we should have been Shrek and Fiona. I said that shit. Should have been Shrek and Fiona.
She didn't want to be Fiona.
I don't want to be no goddamn Fiona. I'm like, listen.
She don't want to be no.
I said Fiona was cool. She could have been the non-green Fiona. Like why we gotta? Yeah, I mean.
You could just do the wig.
That was it. The wig and the dress. I don't understand it. But we ain't even like police in the little costume contest. Aww. It was like because there was other people there. It was
as a sexy man in black.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah. If you follow Divalicious76 on Instagram, that's exactly what it was. Somebody was a get back bag. Oh man.
Not like everybody follows me.
Yeah, but the ones that do it now, it'd be funny though, cause it'd be a shock. It'd be like this. It'd be like the same 2 or 3 people. Under your comments, and they'll do something like show eyeballs. Like,
but it's always the same.
Of course it is. That's the name of the game.
Like I got my what's the names this morning. I got some of my notifications when I woke up this morning.
Right.
And you see the notifications, but you don't see what they posted on, like what picture they posted on.
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw 2 different sets of eyeballs, I'm like, this. I already know what picture. I was like, it's one of 2 pictures that they eyeballed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, but I'm pretty sure it's probably that picture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So is it always, let me ask you a big question then. Is it always somebody that you know intimately that does some shit like that?
Yes and no.
Let's see something.
There's one that has
That's weird.
There's one that's never, been to the promised land.
Oh, okay. So it's always
and one who has.
the tryouters and the achievers.
Right.
Okay. I'm just testing I'm just pressing some buttons right now, yeah. And that shit that won't per.
I like that one.
What the hell, man? But
oh my god, I like that one.
Yeah, that's but I mean, that's kind of always what it is or whatnot. Girls don't really do shit like that. Females don't do shit like that. I don't give a fuck females will or whatnot. But when
you got fuck boys and you got fuck girls.
It used to happen. I think it used to happen more often when everybody first started getting on social media and shit was crazy. Right, like what I'm saying, before they realized they know you only really been away out of their life for about 5 years or so. They didn't know that you was all the way in a relationship or married or something like that. And you'll post something, they'll be like, oh, you look good. And then all of a sudden, they'll realize that it's a girl that likes every comment they make. They'll be like, oh, that must be his girlfriend.
Right.
Then they see the pictures of her and all that shit. There's a whole relationship standard now that goes along with social media. Yeah, so. Right. Yeah, so it is. But other than that, how was your Halloween party. Halloween.
Well, it was
today's Halloween.
Today is Halloween.
Right.
But, most people, it's Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool. I haven't been to like a Halloween party where, you dressed up.
Right,
in costume in a very long time. So it was very cool to do that. And then my girlfriend, my cousin and her best friend were like, they wore black cat suits, so they were like matching cats.
Oh, black cats.
Twin cats.
We're gonna talk about the whole thought process that goes into women wearing costumes and whatnot.
Yeah.
Cause there was somebody last night. She had a whole cheetah thing on and whatnot, and you know they was judging the costumes. They was like, "What are you, dude?" She's like, "I'm a cat." And somebody said, somebody was like,
How?
Like, okay. So it was a lady standing next to me and whatnot. She's like, "Nah, we see them cheeks. You know what I'm saying? We see what you're doing." That's it. What after a while you just kind of see the situation for what it is.
Right.
Yeah. It's Ho-loween.
It is Ho-loween.
Yeah. So
there was a young lady there with the party that I was at, and she was a lion.
She's a lion.
She was a lion. And she had
the
mane, the ears,
mm-hmm.
the mane, like it was all over her head. It was a whole piece she had on her head.
It was a cat suit.
No.
It wasn't?
Booty shorts.
Oh, okay.
Booty shorts.
Booty shorts. Yeah. She was black. Thick. No, not really. I don't know. I don't know if it really like what is it with
She was fit.
She was fit.
She was fit.
Is voluptuousness more uncomfortable for everybody else? Drake said something in one of his songs or whatnot. He said, "Booty so big, make everybody around you uncomfortable." You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that when you see somebody like
look, I didn't know Drake wrote something.
Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. Hold up, man. I gotta pull up. What the fuck? Hold the fuck up. Pull up. Oh. This is happening.
So big, Lord God, have mercy.
Alright, so
I don't know, all of a sudden I started liking that song.
What?
That song by Chloe. Lord have mercy. Booty so big.
I don't know. I don't listen to Chloe.
I don't know what the name of the
That's
song
not my demographic.
is. That's not my demographic either. I saw the video.
Or I'm not her demographic, should I say.
I heard like the people doing TikTok stuff on it 1st. And then I actually saw the video and I'm like, girl, come on.
The only thing I just keep thinking.
It was just.
I don't keep thinking about her.
Y'all was just chilling. You and him.
Oh yeah.
Was just chilling.
No, she just no.
But she's coming, I don't know, into her womanhood, and I don't know what she's doing.
Chloe been wanting to get a little hoey for a while, and the thing is, I just can't stop thinking about the tampon string at the award show. You remember that? We didn't even talk about it.
I didn't watch the award show.
So I saw pictures of it. Apparently, back I don't know what was it. Was it the VMAs or the BET? It was something where she came out. That's the first time she performed that song, and she was up there, and of course, social media just ran with it because they located. She wanted to do the bend over in front, and they located it looked like it could have been like a tampon string or like a pad overflow. Like you know how, you know what I mean, if the pad is not. The wings, if it's off center or whatnot, and it's, you know, the pad, yeah, she might have not wrapped it correctly. I don't even understand how you're able to see that because she, you know what I mean, she did have booty shorts on. And then somebody else was saying, well, it was a tampon string. I'm like, that's kind of crazy. Who knows, you know what I mean, what it is.
Maybe I'm not going to discuss that.
But I just think, what? No, I think that there's an issue. There's an issue, especially young girls. She's a young girl or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's prime ages as women that y'all can get y'all shit all the way correct. Because when you're too young, you fuck it up. And then when you're getting old, you know what I'm saying? Shit go awry. You know what I'm saying?
You're too old for this.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe you shouldn't do that.
There is a window of crime, raw sexiness.
Right.
Put it all out there on Front Street.
So you said so.
I guess this is it. Like I wasn't like the video. I was just like, girl, like.
But she's like 22. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's That's,
so yeah, she's the type.
Do you, boo?
Right.
But one day I was driving to work, minding my business, cause I'm in the car early as fuck now. And the song came on, And I'm just listening to the beat. I'm actually listening to the words. And I'm like, okay, I feel what she's feeling. Like, I feel, like, when I'm singing it, I understand why she's singing it. The sexiness she feels, the empowerment she feels. I just don't like the video. But
only women can catch a groove of something like that and be like, man, I be feeling what she's saying. And when ain't a nigga that ever jumped on there like dick by nigga in my dick in my leg and my ball drag. Ha ha, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you in the joke like, nigga, I feel it there. Nigga, yeah, my dick on my leg and my ball drag. Ah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is not like that. Women really, really be in that bag and whatnot.
This is for the ladies. This is for the ladies, because now that you said this, there is a TikTok of Little Bow Wow dancing with Soulja Boy.
No.
To Rick and Morty or something like that.
Oh, shit.
Ladies. Ladies. There's nothing little bit.
All right, I'm gonna bleep that shit the fuck out.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
No, we do that. We not doing that.
Go pull up that TikTok, y'all.
Not even Patreon. We're not even gonna sit up here and talk about Bow Wow's dick. Like, what are you doing? Like, nah, we're not doing that shit. Are you crazy? No. So you didn't hear that last part.
It's just Bow Wow. It is just Bow Wow.
Bow Wow, Bow Wow's a sniper. He's a sniper in the game. I heard Bow Wow has plenty of bodies. Well, Bow Wow used to mess with a bunch of them and whatnot. Him and Sierra was an item and whatnot, and yeah. So I get it.
People be wondering how he be pulling. Now we know.
But first and foremost, no, he be pulling because he's Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So I mean, after your reputation is what your reputation is. Listen, if you
he has a reputation and people want to find out if it's true.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And from the looks of things.
Let me talk about that. All right, you know what? I said it. I said that portion of it. We gonna cut that part the fuck out. We gonna leave that shit alone. We gonna leave that shit alone.
I was in the car with my little sister yesterday.
Let's just stick to the script of what things are.
And I was telling her about it, and I did like it on TikTok, so you know you can always pull up your likes.
You like the Bow Wow?
And she was like, yeah. Plus, I sent it to my girlfriend, so I already had the link. And she was looking at it. She's like, it's the comments. I need to read the comments. The comments were worse than what I just said. The comments were...
Yeah, because women are fucking ridiculous. It's just... It gets out of hand, man. It gets out of hand. And I think it gets worse or whatnot because there's no filter. There's no type of like repercussions for females when shit happens. Like females throw some shit out there and you be like, all right, really? Like I saw a TikTok probably right before you came in that said that women be saying niggas be twerking when they be in the And now I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. That's fucking ridiculous. Y'all ain't shit for that. And niggas is not. And that's fucked up. Cause niggas be twerking and missionary. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. See, that's the thing about it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We supposed to be nice, protect women, blah, blah, blah. But when y'all feel like some shit, y'all gotta point us some shit. Y'all go right for the jugular. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah. Y'all ridiculous or whatnot.
It's so big, Lord God, have mercy.
This is ridiculous. Talk about a fucking Chloe song. What is her name? Chloe, right? Chloe Bailey.
Chloe Bailey and Halle Berry. Bailey.
Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey.
Is Halle doing solo shit now?
Yes. But she's not doing solo music. She's still doing her Disney stuff because she's shooting Little Mermaid. She's playing the mermaid. She's playing Ariel.
Are they twins?
No.
One is older than the other. Okay.
Chloe's
older. Okay.
Can't you tell?
Yeah, but wait a minute. So let me get this straight. So, all right. So essentially, they're gonna be like the Venus and Serena of pop stars.
I guess.
So she's playing Little Mermaid. So she's gonna keep the wholesome act because she's like 2 years younger, right? She's like 20, right? Yeah. So she's gonna keep the wholesome act up while big sis out here throwing that ass in a circle.
The booty's so big, Lord God.
It's something I want to talk about. And hold up, I didn't even write this shit down and whatnot. Did you see the I don't even want to talk about this shit in current events.
Oh, she's 21.
She's 21. How? Who? Haley. Oh, so Chloe like 23, 24, right?
23.
Yeah, she's 2 years old. So, did you see the did you see the Young Miami? You know the Young Miami from City Girls. The Dreams. It's the remake of the Dreams. Like, remember Lil' Kim remade the thing that Biggie did, the Dreams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She dreams of fucking and R&B. That shit.
Okay, yeah. Dreams of fucking R&B. Okay.
Right. So, you know, because Biggie did it originally, then Lil' Kim, you know what I'm saying, did a version.
R&B,
right.
Yeah.
And then now Miami has done something similar.
Okay.
And when I tell you, first and foremost, sometimes you just need to not. And I think that these, you gotta, cause you have to have the talent to go back. Young Miami is not a rapper. And she ain't never been a rapper. JT's the one that could actually rap. JT's the other one that she was in jail. Remember the video she did with Cardi B? Alright. Essentially, what happened was JT is the one, yeah, we know. You know, City Girls is not that, you're not that demographic. We got you. She is, she did songs with Cardi. She did other shit while JT was locked up. JT got locked up allegedly for I don't know what you call that when you it's like credit card scam on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess it is. Your fraud, scamming, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She got caught up with some niggas allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And that shit happened. So she was away while they started to pop. When they started to pop, essentially Young Miami was doing all the shit by herself. JT just got out like 2 years ago. She go with a Lil Uzi Vert. Whatever. But I don't know what it is about them two. But I don't know, like they came out with another album and it was cool and you know what I mean, it was what it was. That was the one with the I'll Take Your Man. Then when they redid it, I'll Take Your Man. You ain't heard the I'll Take Your Man remake? Nah, well, essentially they did that shit.
And I don't approve of it.
So Young Miami now has done like a version of this. I don't even really want to play it because I don't think it's worth playing. But you know what? Let me see. Just because I said that, and also I'll tell you what Meg Thee Stallion had to say about it. Because
did she laugh hard? I think she laughed hard.
She laughed.
Because I think I saw
you saw that when she
a video of her like listening to it or something, and she just like fell the fuck out.
What the fuck is wrong with my goddamn? Oh hell no, you don't either. What's wrong with my Spotify? What the hell? I know one thing. What the hell?
I know one thing for certain, two things for sure.
Don't you? I just hate that people be fucking with your shit. But the what the hell's wrong with my Spotify? It's just like crazy. I paid my bill, motherfucker. I paid my goddamn bill. The shit comes out of my
directly.
Yeah, like you motherfucker.
Like I don't have to pay it. It's on the auto pay.
It's an auto pay in my fucking what you call it. You better goddamn well ain't playing these games with you niggas. Hold up, let me make sure that my shit is on here, cause I get a fucking attitude in a heartbeat. Alright, there you go. Fucking playing around with my shit. Yeah, so yeah, but Meg Thee Stallion is funny as hell. I guess they cool. But I think Meg was, first of all, because Meg Thee Stallion knows she's not a rapper. She don't write raps. You know what I'm saying? The Young Miami don't write raps. So the funny thing about it, hold up. Listen to this shit. It's called Rap Freaks. And, yeah. Why the fuck is the intro so long? Listen to this shit.
Please turn this off. Please turn this off. Turn it off.
What the fuck?
Like, my ears hurt.
I'm not even gonna sit up here and act like your voice. The voice is the worst fucking part. Like,
you had no bass to your voice.
Like
you need some bass to your voice.
Like, I mean, honestly,
it sounds like she going.
But that's the name. It's fucked up. Like, honestly, excuse me. I do get it. I do understand what she was trying to do.
Herself? Did she write that herself?
I hope.
Because if somebody,
I hope she did. I hope she wrote it.
Because I hope nobody you didn't pay.
I hope she wrote it.
Write that.
I hope she fucking wrote it. I hope so. Because if she did not write that,
don't ever let that person write anything.
I want to tell me. And the thing about it is the voice is so annoying. So annoying that when she starts talking about, she don't have any inflection when she starts. I want Future around on it. I want to fuck. What the fuck was the name? I want to fuck that with India. And I think that,
if I could get both the babies.
Get baby on, baby, and be crazy. Well, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Like, yo, no.
I don't know what else to say, man.
Even
I'm like,
you're going to have a ghostwriter, make sure they're a talented ghostwriter. But also make sure that if you're going to rap something,
I don't think
feel it.
I don't think that's a good
Like, feel what you're rapping. You don't want to fuck all these people. You don't feel that.
She could want to fuck everybody that she fucking wants to. The problem with it is that it's not a good musical selection. I don't give a fuck who she do.
It's horrible. The rhymes are horrible. Girl, sat
But
down.
that's what Meg Thee Stallion was laughing about, because at the end of the song she say something, and then she say Buenas noches, and she said she hold up. Now I got to fucking fast forward to the Buenas noches, cause Meg is funny. She got jokes, but that shit I think I heard it too, and I was like did she just say Buenas noches? Oh, it's already over. Hold up, bring it back. Hold up. Here you go.
But
she said you rob roaches with us noches.
Did you rob roaches before?
Yo, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
My cousin and my sister was talking about that. Like, this is what they were talking about. Oh my god.
Yo, roaches. Buenas noches. But that's why what she just said was funny, because she's like, you rob roaches. But the problem is that you said it the way you said it. Y'all roaches. Buenas noches. Like,
and you hear it in the back. Good night.
Yeah. So I said good night?
Yes!
Oh, hell no. No. Oh, we bringing that back for a second. I didn't hear the good night. Hold up.
Good night.
Yo, no, man. Yo, what the fuck? Oh.
I can't with that laugh.
Put your ass to sleep. Buenas noches.
Good night.
Yo. Oh my god, man. Alright, man. I mean, this is enough of bullshit shit talking. Let's start the fucking podcast. Oh boy, let me turn this shit up a little bit. We here in the mix. Before we get started, we now on the rights to this music. But without further ado, Happy Halloween!
Is this the instrumental? This better not be the instrumental.
Say the instrumental. I hope it's not. I'll be pissed if it is.
I have a secret I like to tell. Not been around now. No, I'm made scared as hell. I'm out there. And his name is Fred. hat and sweater every
not
single
own the
day.
rights to this
and
music.
If it's hot outside, he wears it anyway. He's home when I'm awake, but he shows up when I'm asleep. I can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street. This used to be my shit.
We do not own the rights to this music.
No, Jeff! Saturday evening, I remember it, right? And we had just gotten off a tour last night. So the gang.
If you don't let Will sing some of this shit.
Coming up the posse and bum rush the movies. Bugging. Full version. When we left.
We do not own the rights to this music. Version. We do not own the rights. We do not gender rights.
It's the LP version.
This the L, or is this the long version? Good. Isn't it a verse where Freddie start rapping a little bit on this? Yeah.
And I was thirsty.
We do not own the rights. We do not own the rights.
There's the radio edit, and then there's like.
Yeah,
here we go, right here. And I ain't even wait to see who it was. So long, cuz. Big Bad Fresh Prince. Man. We don't own the rights
to this music.
Then silence.
We do not own the rights to this music.
Huh? I wasn't scared of him anyway.
We do not own the rights. We do not own the rights to this music. This needs to get more. This needs to get more play, like Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis, Queens. You know what I mean? Like just like the, you know what I mean? Like for the holiday season type thing.
What do you want?
Do not own the rights to this music. Not own the rights to the.
Don't fall asleep.
We do not own the rights. We do not own the rights to this music.
Jeff.
We do not own the rights.
We don't own the rights to the music.
You can't never say that DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince wasn't fun.
Right.
You can never say it wasn't fun.
I do appreciate the time in our period of hip hop where we had just some simple, fun laugh.
Welcome back and happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you. Happy Halloween.
Myers up here, Halloween.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we can finally talk about it because Ruff ain't here.
Oh my God.
We can finally talk about that bullshit.
That there will be, there's another one coming after.
Crikey Christ, this fucking movie.
Do you have it in your notes to talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
But we can. I didn't have it. I am Mr. Know-It-All, aka Keith Saunders, BKA Michael Voorhees, and aka Haiku. If you want to be rap about it, since Ruff's not here, I shall spit that hot fire shitta.
Dylan. LL Cool J.
Oh shit! Did you fucking drop a bomb on it?
Because, and I say that quickly to say, LL and Jay-Z were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this past weekend, I believe, yesterday. But LL did a TikTok, and he's standing in a room by himself,
right,
looking at the wall.
Oh yeah, then somebody walking in like, hey Todd, it's time to go. He's like, oh, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Dun, dun, dun. Niggas is...
Sometimes I look in my room, sometimes I stare at the
Jesus
in the back of my head.
This is ridiculous.
I was looking at it like, I can't stand LL. I love him so much. I can't stand you.
Big shout out to them. I'm glad he's finally not taking himself too seriously, because a long time, LL Cool J had a big ass problem with taking himself. I guess when you're at the pinnacle of your career, everybody kind of takes himself too seriously. Right. I think Jay-Z...
He a pop now. He got a...
Yeah, that's kind of the same thing and whatnot. Jay-Z was at the basketball game the other night, Brooklyn, and somebody got hyped. Somebody got fouled into the stands, and somebody got hyped moving out the way and hit his drink. And he like, whoa, chill or whatnot.
Well, that's what happens when you sit on the fucking first.
Yeah, I know, but he wasn't like extra hype and whatnot. And the camera people was like, don't make Jay-Z spill his drink. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it is what it is. But yeah, as you can see, this guy's not here. You know, we all hit the Halloween scene last night. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. You know what I mean? Hopefully he's good. You know, but we shall carry on. You know what I'm saying? You know, he'll be back. Maybe he'll show up in the middle of us recording. We never know. Yeah. I just hope nigga ain't locked up though. Jesus Christ.
My goodness, yeah.
Man, seriously. Like
called.
Yeah, last night was mad real. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody had a little party to get into. There's a lot of drinking in places and shit like that. So, you know, big bros be around though.
Crazy weekend.
To my left. Who are you?
I'm Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
The diva.
Somebody with a new name too.
That bitch. That petty ass bitch.
That ain't the new name. Petty. Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
Yup.
Anyway.
That
Sexy Minute Blank. I said that.
Oh yeah, and when is that?
All the time. Every day.
And a brand new alter ego. The brand new alter ego.
Which is?
Admiral Getback. The Admiral is here. Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Before we start, I had to track back to last week because we were talking about the shooting on that movie set.
Yes.
So, continue to watch the news about that. And there was a gunnery person that works on it. He was like, first of all,
a who?
He's a gunnery.
Oh, okay.
So he's the person that handles...
Gunsmith.
Right. He's the person that handles all, like, the fake weapons and everything on set.
Right.
He's like, first of all, there should not have been a live weapon.
Not at all.
On that set.
No.
Even if you had live bullets, whatever, on set... He's like, this is the kind of gun you're supposed to have on set.
Yeah.
He's like, I
saw that.
Right. He's like, this is a active shell. This cannot go into the weapon. It won't go, like, it'll go in maybe halfway. It will not fit the whole weapon.
Right.
That's when you know you have
Right.
the proper
So
shell.
here's the deal. He said...
But the guy...
Right.
Who gave the weapon to Alec Baldwin...
Right.
And told him cold gun, whatever...
Yeah.
Admits now that he never checked the weapon.
But of course he did.
Like it sounded like a whole setup to me.
Of course he did. But here's the big thing. He said the guy that you're talking about. Goddamn, what you call it? The guy that you're talking about says, I want to know why, if we have these duplicate type weapons that function in the way that they're supposed to function, why do we actually have a real weapon on the set?
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
So he was like, there's no need for that if we have these.
Right.
He was like, these work in the same way.
They work in the capacity that you need them to work.
Right, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we're not firing live projectiles, but I think the issue is that a long time ago, the effect needed to be there. So when they started to do computer animation and things like that, and you know, the CGI and all that shit, What happened was, they were just putting a blank screen in front of certain areas, and then they would have to filter whatever you're doing in the middle of that. But they still needed the effect that a gun would play. But the funny thing about it is
you're still on a live set.
If
you're doing that on a green screen, then nobody needs to be there. Then nobody's in danger. But now someone's mother, husband, mother, wife, co-worker, person, human being is dead. Yeah. And the person that shot them didn't mean to do that.
But even if it was a live shell, it shouldn't have been a live gun. And even if it was a live gun, it should have been a live shell. So you set up. Right, something's up.
This whole thing. Like, first of all, if you had an issue, the person who did it, gave him the gun, had an issue on another movie set.
Oh, hell no. See, that's what that. Remember what I said?
How are you getting employed somewhere else because someone else they weren't shot to death, but they were injured.
Remember what I said?
So how do you keep employment in that same particular field?
Remember what I said last week
cautious.
Remember what I said last week about the fame side of it being a drug, and that there are so many people that work behind the scenes. But how many of them do you really feel as if that might want to be in front of the camera or might want to be that person?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just too many people that work on movies that don't, you know what I mean? That seems like, you mean to tell me all these people that work on movies but nobody wants to be in the movie? You know what I'm saying? Right. So what I'm thinking is that like if you talking about somebody that has issues, it takes a long time to get these jobs and to get into these circles. So if you have a director of animatronics, if you have a director of fucking, you know what I'm saying, a gunsmith, you know what I'm saying, somebody, the director of weaponry, he probably does weapons for fucking 70% of the movie for that lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what are you going to do? What are you going to say? Like, nah, we got to get him out of here. We got to find a whole new guy. We don't know no new guy, but we do know him. So I think that the biggest thing is now they're going to really, really have to start looking at who they hire, and you know what I mean. Maybe start. I'm a huge advocate for mental health right now, and I think that we really, really have to get everybody help or whatnot because come on. It just seems as if that if you are working with guns and situations where people are, even if you're simulating people get killed, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, you might want to just bring in a counselor. Just bring in somebody to make sure everybody's head is on straight. You know what I'm saying? So you don't accidentally bring in a real gun and hand me a real gun and whatnot and want to see the world burn and you want to see somebody get shot. That's just my thought process in it. Shout out to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners, Home Team, YouTube and Patreon viewers. Get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod. The Facebook fan page, the Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. And please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. We always start off the show with the useless fact. I want to read through something real quick, right? In the honor of Halloween, and I have to do this. I essentially have to because I don't know. I just have to. And I mean, I had wanted to do it earlier, but then, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do. Hold on. What the fuck's always something? All right. I want to tell you the story of the jack-o'-lantern. Do you know the story of the jack-o'-lantern?
No.
All right. I saw that. That shit's thorough. Yeah. LeBron with the Freddy shit. That was crazy. Tell you the story of the jack-o'-lantern. All right. Oh, okay. It's about the story of Stingy Jack. Alright? Legend has it that Stingy Jack invited the devil to have a drink with him. But Jack didn't want to pay for the drink. So he convinced the devil to turn himself into a coin. Instead of buying the drink, he pocketed the coin and kept it close to a silver cross in his house, preventing the devil from taking shape again. Alright, hold up. Don't fuck up, phone. Keep following me. He promised to let the devil go as long as he would leave Jack alone for a year. And that if Jack died, the devil wouldn't claim his soul. After a year, Jack tricked the devil again to leave him alone and not claim his soul. When Jack died, God didn't want such a God didn't want, you tried to get me with that one. God didn't want such a conniving person in heaven, and the devil, true to his word, would not allow him into hell. Jack was sent off into the night with only a burning coal to light his path. He placed the coal inside of a carved out pumpkin turnip and has been roaming the earth ever since. People in Ireland and Scotland believe that creating their own creations of jack-o'-lanterns out of turnips, beets, and potatoes. Tradition traveled to the United States along with immigrants and people who began to use pumpkins. So that is the story of the jack-o'-lantern and the story of stingy ass Jack.
What?
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting because I read it earlier and I'm just like, I never knew that. I never knew that though. I never knew that it was based upon somebody that first and foremost, let's just talk about the fact that I've never seen the word conniving written down ever. You know what I'm saying? That's
you said it, you've heard it.
Yeah. So when I looked at it, I was like, conniving? What the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, that's conniving. I'm like, so, but no, so, yeah, I've never heard that story before. And it just so happens that I look, so they said people were using potato. How the fuck do you make a jack-o'-lantern out of a potato? You know what I'm saying?
Just like you carve a face in a...
But when they said squash and turnips, okay, I can understand that. But potato?
A turnip?
You can
a turnip?
Can you? What the fuck a turnip look like? Turnip look like a little ass weird looking pumpkin, right?
No.
What a turnip look like?
A turnip is smaller than a potato.
How in the bloody fuck do you do that? Hold up. Oh yeah, turnip. Oh shit. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know, man. You know.
But that's how you do it.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Too big.
But are they big? Are turnips big?
No, they're not big. A potato is bigger than a turnip.
No,
sometimes.
I don't even understand. That ain't. That what you just showed me was pumpkins.
No, I wasn't.
That was not a real. That wasn't
carved turnips.
How the fuck?
Ho-loween.
How do you carve a turnip?
You find the fattest turnip.
That's what I thought. You had to find a big ass turnip. Like it's got to be a big turnip. It can't be a regular. Like it can't be a regular. You know what I mean? It look like an onion. Like it can't be a regular turnip. No, that shit don't work. That's weird. But that was just a useless fact and whatnot. If you follow Halloween, I don't know if you follow Halloween. Honestly, that shit is just, to me, it is what it is. We carved a jack-o'-lantern.
Carved potatoes.
See, no. All right, let me see that again. Those are shaped French fries. That's what I'm saying. Those are shaped potatoes, and if you fried them, it would just look like weird faces with French fries. You can't put a candle in that motherfucker and make it glow.
Apples.
They carving apples.
They've always carved apples.
I know, but they carve the apples. Like when you carve a pumpkin, you hollow it out and you carve the pumpkin.
Right.
You don't carve the pumpkin into something.
There's different ways that you... Yeah, see? Carve potatoes.
People across the street from my house. Did you see them jack-o'-lanterns or whatnot?
No.
That shit done been through it. They done made some... Those potatoes. These nigga, I can't.
You gotta find the fat potatoes.
That's all it is.
Not green peppers.
People across the street from my house or whatnot. I think that's fake.
The green peppers.
People across the street from my house decided that they wanted to make jack-o'-lanterns. And they made them probably about 2 weeks ago. And they're real nice. They were looking good and all that other shit.
Have they been outside though?
Unfortunately, yeah. We've had a couple nor'easters flow through here or whatnot. And it looked like somebody came through with a bat and went to fucking work. Smashed the shit out of 2 of them jack-o'-lanterns. When you go outside, when we leave and when you go outside, when you look, you'll see them. It looks bad. Me and Lyric carved the jack-o'-lantern last Sunday.
Okay.
And she came home on Tuesday and the shit had rolled off. She put it on top of the grill. It had rolled off the grill and shit. So we came and I'm like, well, damn, Lyric, what happened to the jack-o'-lantern and whatnot? She's like, oh, it's downstairs. I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's downstairs. I open my fucking refrigerator and the jack-o'-lantern's in there. In my refrigerator. I'm like, come on, man. These kids ain't got no respect for nobody. Like, honestly. No respect for nobody. How dare you put a dirty-ass jack-o'-lantern that we carved out in my fucking refrigerator? You know what I mean? But, I don't know, man. You know, that's what you call a happy Halloween. We about to go on to breaking news. I'm trying to, as soon as I get my shit right. As soon as I get it right. And on to current events. Michael Myers is homophobic.
No, he's not. Next topic.
Can we? No. This is a perfect segue to talk about this fucking movie.
Okay.
Alright? Jesus Christ. What the
They're going too far.
Halloween.
So what, my question.
Right.
They're saying that Mr. Myers, is homophobic because he killed the gay couple.
I guess the gay couple wasn't supposed to get. Gay couple wasn't supposed to get killed.
No one is free from Michael Myers
except kids who he decides to kill kids now. He killed there was like a 14-year-old he killed in this movie. Remember the young boy in the park that was fucking around teasing the other kids that was on the swing?
Yeah, he was teasing kids.
He was so you killed, but he was like 14. Michael ain't never killed nobody that was younger than like 17.
Right.
Are
we sure he was 14?
Yeah, he could have. Man, yeah.
Because he didn't. The young guy that Anthony Michael Thomas played, he played the adult version of the little kid that he didn't kill because he fell on the ground running from him. And he looked up, and he closed his eyes, and when he looked up, you know, Michael Myers wasn't there anymore, and the cops were like...
But he wasn't... Oh, you know what? But then, because you know what? When I was watching the movie, me and Donovan was watching together, and when I was watching it, he was saying that I didn't know that... I was like, he ain't gonna kill him, he's a kid. And then he was like, but wasn't Michael Myers trying to kill them kids in the first movie? Then I had to think about the movie back in 77 and whatnot. He was trying to break in the room to kill them kids. But he just never got a chance to kill.
He just never got a chance to kill them kids.
But wait a minute though. It had to be the optimum time or the right situation for him to kill the kids. Because out of any movie ever, he never killed no kids. We just protecting the kids or
I think we're just protecting the kids. I think the kids were just protected.
But he was walking around during the middle of the day in the movies and walking right past the kids. He could have killed a kid.
Right, but it was daytime. You gotta kill at night.
Oh, so you kill a kid at nighttime.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, man.
I don't know why. He just...
How did we get on Michael Myers killing kids?
Because we were talking about...
We were talking about Michael Myers being homophobic.
Right, he's not homophobic. Guess what? This is the way I'm going to say it. Everybody can catch these hands. Everybody can catch these motherfucking hands. Everybody can catch this knife.
Catch this knife or this hatchet.
I'm going to put your blood on it. I'm going to put your blood on it. We're going to cross-contaminate. I'm going to get everybody...
Or in Michael Myers, in the case of Michael Myers as of late... Michael Myers has
catch these hands.
He's been finding the most inventive ways to kill that I've ever seen.
Yo. So,
the wife, when he gouged the doctor dude's eye, or the nurse guy who looked like the doctor guy, and she was the doctor, blah, blah, blah. When he gouged his eyes out in the back seat of the car, and she ran up shooting a fucking Desert Eagle. Can I be like a gun nerd just for a second? I just want to let you know, right?
I was pissed.
She fired 10 shots at this nigga, right?
I was pissed.
First and foremost, that gun only shoots 7 bullets. That's neither here nor there, okay? And secondly, because it was a 50 cal. First and foremost, her little skinny ass ain't shooting no fucking 50 cal. Secondly, she had the worst aim out of anybody I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Ever.
But when Michael Myers kicked the door onto the gun and it made it spin it back and blow her head off, that might have been the greatest moment in the history of killing somebody in a movie I've ever seen. Fucking hilarious. I loved it. We had to rewind it. We laughed. It was fun.
Yeah.
That was great. But let's just talk about for a second.
I was very upset with the the doctor nurse, the brother.
Yeah.
Because through like the whole,
did he try to choke?
His whole character build up has been very like punkish.
Bitch ass. Yeah. So it's definitely.
It was a level of bitch assness with the brother.
So you knew he was going to die.
But yeah, you knew he was going to die.
Right.
But I will give it to him at the end, even though he knew.
This nigga tried to strangle. He tried to choke Michael Myers.
Tried to fight, and he did try to strangle and get him off of the nurse, who ironically died the first way he tried to kill her the first time.
Yup. Yeah. Yup.
And I'm so mad that last bullet she didn't have, because she was killing him for the doctor. This is for Dr. Simpson.
Why would you talk? What are we talking about? Hey Michael, this is for Loomis. Like, no.
Click.
Let's talk about
But then
the spoiler alert. If you haven't seen this movie, sorry, you should have watched it by now.
You might want to fast forward.
Yeah, so some of this shit.
4 or 5 minutes, because we going in.
Right.
Then the nurse doctor. The nurse doctor, because she was actually a doctor. When she took the gun from him and said, "Give me this. I've shot this before." Obviously, you did not. Second of all, we're not just walking and popping caps at Jason. At Michael Myers.
Right.
Secondly, I'm sorry. I'm not coming back.
Why do everybody keep coming back to Haddonfield?
I'm not coming back.
Why everybody keep coming back to Haddonfield? You ain't.
If I got out the car.
Oh, okay. If you was him.
If I got out the car, the female.
Right.
I got out the car.
Oh, the wife.
The wife.
Okay.
I'm not coming back. You're dead.
She didn't know he was dead. He was still moving while he was gouging his eyes out. So you weren't coming back? You ain't got that
I'm
heart.
going to get help.
She had a big fucking gun. If she could
she did not know how to use.
If she could shoot
her.
She could shoot.
She killed herself.
If she could shoot, it would have been fine.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I just went to Eastern State Penitentiary.
Uh-huh.
For the haunted house. Okay?
Right.
And I told my friend, if you run around in here and leave me, I will kill you. Several occasions.
Uh-huh.
Several occasions I was way ahead.
Right.
Of him gone. Because I left.
Right. But you ran away.
But I was gone.
You told him that if you leave me, I'm going to be upset.
And did not look back to see where he was.
That's fucked up. Well, in hindsight.
It was so ever.
Yeah. Let's say it wasn't that bad. But
I'll do it again.
But to be honest with you, man, 2 out of 5 stars, 4 out of 10. Terrible.
What?
The problem with it, can I tell you what my huge, we can get off of this.
I got one huge problem. So
huge problem. Say Evil Dies Tonight one more fucking time. That made the movie so fucking
I hated the hospital
cheesy.
scene.
Oh my! With them getting all riled up and whatnot,
and the actual person died.
The mental health guy. It's like, my nigga.
And then he probably had information on,
But I hate that they try to teach that lesson in the middle of this slasher movie.
It was unnecessary.
Don't try to teach me about mental health right now. I understand that everybody. That's the reason.
Between mental health and
the homophobia.
The mental health and the people being sheep, listening to it was horrible because she called him. She's like, "You stupid ass sheep." It's not him.
It's not him. He was like, "Oh, it's not him. It's not him." All right, last part we can talk about.
My last part.
But
so Laurie's daughter.
Laurie Strode's daughter. Dead Meat Strode.
Laurie Strode's granddaughter. That bitch.
Yeah.
Laurie Strode.
She wasn't that smart either though. She did a couple fuck things
on her mother.
Well, good.
Smarter than her mother.
Hindsight's 20/20. You know what I'm saying?
But
why the fuck is she going looking in the window? Alright, go ahead.
So they cornered Jason. They got him.
Michael Myers.
No. I'll keep looking at Jason over. They corner Michael Myers. They both wear fucking masks. They corner Michael Myers. They got him. Got him down on the ground. The motherfucker is down on the ground. When the last time you ever seen Michael Myers down on the ground?
Down on the ground.
And she sticks a knife into the base of his neck. My problem with that scene is...
What happened after that?
She only did it once. You were supposed to do that until his fucking head came.
Why don't you just drag the knife around?
Until you can walk away with his head over here and his body over there. He ain't dying!
Let me ask you a question.
It's Michael Myers, he ain't dying!
But let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a Q's question? We can get off of this. Why the fuck they stabbed him in the back with one of them old rakes? With the, you know what I'm saying, like the pitchfork rake. Bow!
Yeah. But you knew that was coming because that was on the porch.
Yeah.
Of the gay couple.
And they proceed with,
And they should have.
You know what I'm saying? So so he homophobically got stabbed by the gay rake. Y'all gotta fucking stop. Y'all have to stop. Y'all have to fucking stop. You have to stop. All right. So let's get over the fact that it's a movie.
Sorry, it's not that deep.
It's a slasher movie, and he's killing
everybody.
You fucking idiots. Guess what? Gays get it too. I don't give a fuck. And Michael Myers he don't even talk.
You can catch these hands.
Michael Myers don't even talk, so he can't even tell you his opinion about killing you. You just, guess what?
He just said, I'm in your...
You know what? Can we talk about...
First of all, that's his house.
I would have killed y'all anyway for fucking my house up like that. Y'all that little fucking feng shui carpet shit. It wasn't nice. It was kind of nice looking. But y'all had carpet on the walls and shit. Fuck it, I'd have killed y'all too. If that made me homophobic, I don't give a fuck. Stop fucking up people's cribs. You knew you lived in Michael Myers' house. You gonna fucking tell the kids.
Why'd you?
You gonna be telling the kids, oh, you know the story of the boogeyman? He used to live upstairs or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Big John. Okay, Little John. Oh my God.
First of all, Little John being the big one.
Yeah,
Big John being the little one. That was just too much for me. But the one that played Little John, that's my man. Hey, what's his name? Michael.
Oh, what do we have here? Look at this. We got. Yo. What up?
I didn't hear my phone call.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we record now.
It's much.
Huh?
I figured it's much.
Yeah. Yeah, about to say, Kelly came by for you and everything. So, let me know. We're going to probably be here for another hour or so.
Let me see if I get dropped off.
All right. Let me know. All right. That nigga sound like it was a long, long night, folks. That's the name of the game.
This is not double stuff.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you. That's double stuff. This next movie, I hope they dismember him and chop his head off, because apparently you gotta have 10 people surrounding you. Somebody had a fucking gun too. That's what made me mad. So, spoiler alert, I'm gonna tell you the end of this movie.
We're not taking out kneecaps? Like, what we not doing?
I'm going to spoil the end of this movie, and if you didn't see it, I'm sorry. It just happens. Guess the fuck what?
What?
When 8 to 10 people are surrounding you with, hold up, somebody had some dumb shit too. They was like, somebody had they was like, you know, your day fucked up when you carrying something. Somebody had some weird shit like a wiffle ball bat or a vase or some shit like that. It was a bunch of like.
Dude had that baseball bat from the bar.
But it was somebody that had some, like a corny weapon that wasn't gonna hurt nobody. Apparently, they beating him down with hockey sticks and fucking, they stabbed him in the back with a rake. And one person had a gun and actually shot him. And Jamie Lee Curtis is giving this speech while Michael Myers is on the ground. She's not where he is, she's still in the hospital. She's giving a speech and she's talking about how Michael Myers, we don't realize that the more we try to kill Michael Myers physically, the stronger it makes him. And if we try to do it physically, we can't, it won't be done. And all of a sudden, Michael Myers turns into Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. He resurrects himself, he turns around, and now the nigga is what's his name? Shang-Chi. You know what I'm saying? With the 10 rings. This nigga knows every martial art you can think of. This nigga's reversing holds, breaking arms, fucking breaking necks. You know what I'm saying? Driving bats up people's asses and shit. And Michael Myers proceeds to kill like 10 to 20 people that's in front of him. then walks back into the house.
But he did that at the beginning of the movie with the fire department.
I don't and that was another thing too. He just like this nigga is like so. Is it Michael Myers or is it Steven Seagal underneath the fucking mask?
Both.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga is turning around and just yanking arms off and doing all types of crazy shit. I fucking hated this movie. And at the end of the day, I hope they wrap the next one up much better than they did this one. Because this shit was ass. So, for that, my friends, you get one of these. The fuck is wrong with Jada? So we need to talk about it. Can we talk about it just, all right, for 2 seconds, right? What the fuck? 2 things. The fuck is wrong with Jada? And I think that maybe the news is kind of twisting it, and Black Twitter got the shit a little fucked up.
Because she
didn't say that.
She wrote something. She was like, I don't have a problem in my bedroom.
Right.
It might be that
She essentially said, I think that what they said was, Gwyneth Paltrow was asking her about, you know what I mean, the sex life, and she was saying, she was like, well, we've been together, you know what I mean, a long time. Sometimes it can be, you know what I mean, it can be difficult. All of a sudden, they took that and said, I find it difficult to have sex with, that is same words.
Because CNN's talking about, she said, I'm down and dirty in it. So.
Right. And that's, see, my thing is that same words, but once you twist the words.
She did tweet 4 days ago, only because I got time today. Stop making up headlines. Watch the table talk I did for yourselves.
Right.
Will and I have never had an issue in the bedroom. Thank you.
Okay. The only problem is that I got 2 words for you that put a wrench in that.
Just
3 words. August Alsina entanglement. You know what I'm saying? And then when you
but you have to remember, and Will contest to this.
Right.
That was during a time where they were separated.
Okay.
And they weren't doing anything.
I think I understand what you're saying. I think you understand what you're saying. And what the problem is that they called August Alsina a cocksmith. You know what I'm saying? And that's the host. So I look at it like that's kind of fucked up, because the only thing that niggas is thinking is that when you say, okay, I'm having an issue with my I'm having an issue with us having sex. Whatever way they turn it, whatever way they flip it,
whatever way they spin it,
it's gonna seem odd, and then you can defend it when you never had a problem in the bedroom. But you was fucking out August, and we heard August got a 12-inch dick.
But she was fucking August.
You know what I'm saying? Pause. I can't believe I said that shit. Huh?
She was fucking August when she wasn't fucking well.
So what? That don't mean shit. That's kind of what was supposed to be happening.
Well, she was supposed to be fucking well, but they was talking about divorce and getting separated.
Yeah, but then that's the whole thing.
She had to fuck somebody.
That's true. That's true.
Well, she didn't have to, but you know, the way my body set up.
Hold. Was you saying about what? What about August?
I said she was fucking him.
Yeah.
But she wasn't fucking with him.
Okay.
So it wasn't like she had a problem with Will.
And
she was trying to find somebody else to fuck.
Right.
They were talking divorce. They were separated. They were going through some shit.
Okay.
So in the meantime, in between time where they was going through some shit, the way her body set up, I need to be fucking somebody, and it kind of wound up being him.
Understood. Got you. Makes all the sense. Perfect sense. All the world.
I don't think that says anything
great.
about him and her in the bedroom. I think that just says something about him and her relationship.
The problem is that here's the big thing.
Or lack thereof.
Here's the big thing. Jada, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Just stop talking. Just stop
there are some
talking
things
about anything that has to do with you and your husband, Will, fucking.
And sex.
Yeah, just stop. Just stop talking about it. Because the moment that you bring it up or whatnot, if you know that your words can be twisted and misconstrued in any way, Jesus Christ, it just happens over and over again because we keep leaning on what has happened.
We go back to the entanglement.
Absolutely. You go back to the entanglement, and the problem with it is when you say something.
Because I'm pretty sure that, The last thing Will Smith wants to hear is a word and take them.
But when you say something like it's hard. When they twist the words and make it seem as if that it's hard for you to be fulfilled by your husband, automatically they going back to this nigga, and then also he's got a reputation of dicking your brains in. So guess the fuck what?
Shut the fuck up.
Just stop talking about it. Jesus Christ, I know you can get on any network you want to with that red table talk or whatnot, but what you're doing is you're making Will seem weak. And now Will got a book out, and then now they're saying, you know, somebody took an excerpt from his book to say that he was talking about attempting suicide at one point. They're gonna lean this back on Jada. This is what I'm saying, man. This is the reason why you gotta shut the fuck up, because the media will twist your shit. Y'all been doing this shit now for 25 years. Y'all been doing whatever y'all been doing. Y'all got 2 kids. Y'all been fucking whoever y'all want to fuck. Everything in secrecy. The moment y'all started talking about this shit out in the open, now you got everybody in your shit misconstruing your words. Y'all had everything going, and you fucked the nigga that fucked the shit up. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you gotta shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I heard, we're gonna move off of this in a second. Somebody said, I listened to another podcast, somebody said, this is a get back. That Jada is doing this on purpose. This is a get back. This is one of those situations, and you know why they said the get back was? It's not because of what Will has done. No, because y'all knew what y'all was getting into. Y'all kind of both initiated that shit. We already knew where it was at. The get back is because Will does not have messy situations going on
at all.
So let me ask you a question.
So I'm sure.
Do women do that? Is that what women do?
What?
If you came to the conclusion with somebody that this is going to be the way that it is, and it's easy for women. It's much easier for women to get sex than it is men. You know what I'm saying? But if a man got his game down Trump tight and he plays his game in a certain capacity, you know what I'm saying? Your game wasn't working the way that you wanted it to, would you feel away? Like he might have 19 mistresses. He might have all different types of chicks.
But he plays it so well.
Play it well. They ain't never around. You won't never see them. They won't never snitch. They won't never talk.
Never.
They ain't gonna outside babies. Nothing.
You have never heard anything about Will.
Yeah.
Even after the entanglement came out.
Right.
Which would have been probably the most opportune time for anything about him to
Margot Robbie ain't say a goddamn thing, kept her lips shut, and kept making movies.
Wait a minute. And you know, because I've seen interviews and whatnot, her mother taught him how to swim.
Get the fuck out of here. Margot Robbie's mom? I can see that. I can see that. Had his ass right over there and whatnot.
They made 2 movies together.
What was it? Suicide Squad and was it not Twitch to Time, whatever the fuck.
It was something he was
something
like
about like a thief or some shit like that, con man or something. Yeah. I can see, and I can see.
I'm always here's my thing with Will, and I don't know it. And this is just me being in my bed talking about shit.
Right.
I look at the people he's made multiple movies with.
Okay.
And I'm like, that might have been one right there. Because I see he got 1-2 movies with them. And, and he's probably, executive produced every movie he's been in. One of the executive producers.
So who else would it be? Tommy Lee Jones.
Rosario Dawson.
He definitely fucked Rosario Dawson. That was, matter of fact, I think that they definitely were an item for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, she's with Cory Booker now, so that's different and whatnot. But that definitely was an item. I don't know many others or whatnot that I think that Will is Will. So, because one thing you ain't never really heard is you ain't never really heard no regular bitches coming out. You ain't never heard the regular ones be like, oh, I fuck Will Smith on the block. But every other chick and whatnot, you got girls out there that say they fuck LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it might be 1 or 2 on the low. Allegedly.
There allegedly has to be a D&D
Oh yeah.
understanding.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
But even with that, like the type of parties that Chris Brown and
like,
Jamie
I
Foxx be having.
understand Jada is in the A-list group.
Mm-hmm.
Because of Will. And
yeah, that's true. Because she would be a C+ actress at best if she was not with Will, but that's different. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
So, but even though she's where she is,
mm-hmm.
The level of power that he has,
right,
in comparison to the level of power she doesn't have, he can do and move in silence, like he may be doing.
Right.
To where people may not have the loyalty to her that they do to him. Because at the end of the day, most of that money is his.
So maybe
I don't know. I'm just speaking.
So maybe
stuff
you just
that
had, maybe his unbotheredness is about how deep the waters run with that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe we are sweating something that Will don't sweat. Right. Maybe we looking at it like, hey, it is what it is. We looking like this shit crazy. He like, nigga, listen, I'm me. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know who I am?
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure that he could take that trip with Margot Robbie right over to her home in Australia and go swimming with her mom and all them and whatnot. Yeah, you know, and everything. Yeah, I think that's what Will do when he gets away. Because you ever notice that Will ain't always around? You know what I'm saying? He don't always probably claim to be around. That nigga be up and at him and he be gone.
He said, look, I have discovered that I am not responsible for her happiness. I can contribute.
Right.
But I am not responsible for her happiness.
But that doesn't go both ways. It doesn't. Because at the end of the day, what happens is that because she says the same thing, and he says it because she says it, right? But the problem is that the difference
I think actually she says it because he says it.
No, I don't believe that.
First time I ever heard it was from him. So.
No, the first time I heard it was from her. And then I heard it from her first, then I heard him follow up with that. Because I heard it from her on a Red Table Talk before I heard it from him.
Oh, I heard him say it on the Red Table Talk.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I heard him say it on there, but I heard her say it before then.
Oh, okay.
So my thing with her is, I think that's what it is, and what I think a lot of people come to that conclusion. That's kind of what, you know what I mean, relationships are built on after a while or whatnot, where somebody has, you know, that opinion. I don't look at it in the same way or whatnot because it's not a ticky-tacky thing. It's not tit for tat. It's one of those situations where if it's like because he is who he is, what's his is hers, but what hers ain't his. Because he don't need what's her. You know what I'm saying? He don't need what's hers. That's the issue. So, but I think a lot of times that's kind of what happens. Even in men because men are we need less. You know what I'm saying? So therefore we're not, you know what I'm saying? So we don't look at what hers is ours or whatnot. Just like, you know, men running around and whatnot that provide everything. You know what I'm saying? They provide everything and whatnot, and there be women out here that make just as much as that man, but they don't do anything but keep the money for themselves. Because you know why? What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine as well. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. That's where that
is mine, what's
yours is mine, right? Exactly. So that you know, that's a whole different topic entirely. Meek Mill left the plane because the private plane because the pilot accused him of smoking weed, and him and his entourage. Now here's the deal.
Was it a private plane?
It's a private plane. Yeah, it was a private plane. Here's the deal. Well, Meek don't make enough money to actually own one. He charters them. He charter jets.
Oh,
so yeah.
Basically.
But here's the deal. I think that the situation comes down to one or two things. Yeah, is the pilot overcompensating dickhead for being the way that he is, and does it come off slightly racist? Abso-fucking-lutely. Niggas, when are we going to learn that I don't even care if the shit is illegal or not. And because there's certain things that's illegal, and when people, it throws red flags. We talk about red flags. We talk about red flags, right? All right. White people look at red flags a little bit differently than we do. We look at red flags too, and we see what they are, but we still have this thing in our brain where we're like, oh shit, I can't believe that you're doing that. Case in point. You in a place, you in the church, chilling. Somebody walk past and they smell like weed. They smell like fucking weed, yo. You smell like weed. You come to school, you in the classroom. Somebody come back, they smell like weed. You smell like weed. You know what I'm saying? We're not as unforgiving because, hey, we smoke weed or whatnot. But the problem with it is that everything has to be in that realm. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z smoked weed. I'm pretty sure he doesn't get out at the Met Gala smelling like weed. Or if he does, it says artistic. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe he doesn't go to the Oscars.
Took an edible.
Right, exactly. Or he doesn't get out the Oscars, out the car. The Oscars smell like weed. I think that certain things are fucking tacky. And call it the old man in me. I don't know. Call it the old man in me. I hate when niggas come into a place or whatnot smell like weed.
I do.
I fucking hate it. That might be one of those things where the old head in me or whatnot, it's my grandparents in me or whatever, it's my mom in me. I hate it because I think that's some niggerish shit. Yeah. That's some niggerish shit. And I don't give a fuck how much money you got. When you float into a place and you reek of weed, you class it down a little bit. Like that's.
I was leaving work. I was leaving work, and everyone knows I work in a hotel.
Right.
So the way I have to leave work, there's a elevator that goes straight to the garage. That's also near the elevator banks for the hotel.
Right.
For the guests. Mm-hmm. And so my coworker and I were going towards the garage elevator, and people are parking in the garage and taking the elevator to the hotel. Right. So we passed a couple, and I fucking got a contact high already just walking by. Yeah. And they're going to check in the hotel. So now.
What they look like?
Us. They look like.
But all right. So it wasn't like, but it was like was it younger? See, that's also.
And that's the thing. I don't want to say they were in their 20s. I'd give them mid-30s.
But they dressed nice?
She was comfortable. Like she had slides on. Like she was comfortable.
Right.
But it was just the amount of weed that I smelled just. It made me like stop and go like whoa, like it just hit me, so it hit me like a fucking brick. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, like you gonna smell up the whole lobby.
I think it's a
stigma. The elevator, it's a stigma. The whole lobby, the elevator when you get on it, because now you're in an enclosed area, and then up to the room. Right. And so if you just walking by smell like that, what does your bag, your clothes smell like? And you're putting it into the room. Right. And then you can easily, this is when you put yourself into a financial bind, because even though you may not have smoked in the room, if you leave that remnants.
Oh, y'all charged for that?
We charge for that.
Yeah. Well, people
because we look for proof that you smoked in the room.
Right.
But 9 times out of 10, if we smell the smoke, then we charging.
Yeah.
Boom, bang.
And it's fucked up. And I hate to be that, because I hate the sound of that, because it sounds so old school and corny. But at the end of the day, there still has to be some sort of tact. There has to be, bro. And I think that what the boy did was, if he smelled weed, he know y'all wasn't lighting up on him. And that's another thing. People kill me with that shit, because people do that shit when I Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like people like try to smoke and then get it, and I'll roll the fucking window down. I'm like, you smoking, and then you get in somebody's car, nigga. You know you was just outside smoking, regardless of cigarettes or weed, and you get in the car. If you smell like weed, like if you got my car smelling like weed and whatnot, luckily I haven't had that yet. It's always cigarette smell. But if anybody ever get my car smell like weed and whatnot, I'm gonna leave the windows up. I'm gonna leave that motherfucker hot boxing, and then I'm gonna charge him for it. Cause we can hit him up and charge him for it. I'm like, I need to get his car clean the fee and get it disinfected. So big shout out to them and whatnot. I don't think the bull is there's definitely the point of racism to him, but just don't give these niggas a reason. Why do niggas always gotta move niggery? Why? Why can't we wait till we get our own shit in our own situations or whatnot to move niggery? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, we don't walk in the room. It just seems like we do too much, man. The only thing I think about is it being cold outside, niggas with leather jackets and hats walking through somewhere smelling like a bunch of weed. That's always the tackiest shit on earth to me. I hate it with a fucking passion. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But it's just, you know what I mean? I hate shit like that. Lil Boosie snapped on Lil Nas X and shit. First and foremost,
we got a song together. Nigga, don't we don't.
Yo, because, was he wrong?
No, he wasn't.
Lil Nas is a fucking troll. He's a troll.
Right.
Like
and Boosie, who, guess what?
He don't fuck with y'all.
I couldn't tell you a song Boosie sang. Well, Boosie already told you.
Wipe me down.
Dude, oh, that's Boosie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know that one song.
Yeah.
That I associate with campus, okay? But he already said, and you know, people are trying to make it look like Boosie is homophobic, whatever. No. Boosie just don't like that motherfucker.
Yeah, he don't like him. He don't like him.
Cause what's the name came out?
Mm-hmm.
What's the bounce queen down in
Big Frida.
Big Frida
Mm-hmm.
came out and she was like, you know, homophobic.
Yeah.
He just don't like that motherfucker.
Yeah, because you're trolling. You a little
troll.
punk ass troll. That's what it is and whatnot. But the problem, here's the issue.
But I think
here's the issue.
Lil Nas X was like this. His father was like, "This not a problem you want." Nigga, let your son
First and foremost,
handle his business.
First and foremost, let's cut that shit out right now. Everybody love to get somewhere in front of social media and talk gangster and whatnot. No, nigga, Lil Boosie is a problem that you don't want. I'm telling you now, that shit's different. That's an ignorant motherfucker right there. And even if it wasn't and whatnot, the old schoolness, the only nigga that talked down to that nigga that I've ever seen talk down to him, and he kind of backed on it, was Mike Tyson. Was like, I don't understand why you acted the way towards the people. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Booty was like, it ain't that Mike and whatnot. It's just that I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like I think that, listen, you don't have to be, because here we go with the homophobic and the fear and all this other shit again. Nobody's afraid of homosexuals.
Boosie text says, stop trolling me, fucker.
Yup.
You a whole bitch playing with a gangster. Shaking my head. You could keep sucking dick and get fucked in your ass. Get fucked in your ass. He said, I would too if I was you. LOL. Nas, if you commit suicide, you would do this world a huge favor.
Shit.
Nobody wants you here.
God damn.
Little Nas then says, I am truly sad and I have never been so mortified. Jokingly responded to Boosie.
Right.
With, I am truly sad and I have never been so mortified in my life. That, and it goes on, that Disney Channel has yet to play Halloween Town.
He's a fucking troll. I can't take. I said, man, stop taking any of this shit. This is what happens. Kelly, guess what? Guess what happens? Guess what happens?
What?
You become unbothered. I am Will Smith to all this shit. Oh. I don't give a fuck about nothing that y'all talking about. I don't care about this shit. That's the fucking problem. People have this thing of whatnot. Oh, you're homophobic if you don't care. No, this is what happens. When you're too invested, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I think, well, why are you that way towards gay people, this, that, and the third? Then when it's either that or if you got something to say or whatnot, then, you know, towards the other way, they're like, well, why are you defending the gays and whatnot? But then when you neutral and you don't really give a fuck, all of a sudden people's like, well, damn, you don't care about nothing. No, I do care about shit. I just don't care about this. And at the end of the day, this nigga's a troll. Like I said before, whoever you fucking, whoever dick you suck, whatever, you're a grown man, do whatever you want to. I don't listen to your music, it's not my vibe.
In your bedroom, enjoy.
Exactly. I don't listen to your music because it's not my vibe. I'm not your demographic. That might be the name of this episode. I am not your demographic. I'm just not. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not your demographic, you're not making music for me, there's no reason for me to listen to it. If I hear a cool bop, I'm like, alright, that's a cool bop or whatnot. But I don't give a fuck what you're doing on your private time. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But you are a troll. Like Lil Nas is a troll. Like and that's the one thing that I say about a lot of these situations that have to do with a lot of these people. They're trolls. You know what I'm saying? They're doing this shit for the extra attention grab that goes along with it. So be that way. Do what you do. Don't give a fuck. What's wrong?
You know who Cal Penn is?
Yes.
Who's Cal Penn?
Cal Penn is Harold Kumar, the Asian guy. Yeah.
No, he's the Indian guy.
He's the Indian guy. I'm sorry, he is the Indian guy. Well, they both Asian, so Indian.
Yeah.
Good.
Did you know that he was homosexual?
I think I did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I did.
He's engaged.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think I was aware.
I think I'm quite surprised actually.
Yeah. I was aware.
That I didn't see.
Well,
That I didn't see.
I think I did. I think I remember the time that, if you recall, he was a regular on House.
Yes.
And he killed his character off because he had to leave to go be a part of the Obama campaign.
Yes.
You remember that?
He worked for.
Right, where he worked for Barack Obama during the campaign. They had him commit suicide on there, and they had a whole episode about it, and I think something in that episode had to do with him being a homosexual. And then after that, I want to say that he said something about being homosexual or bisexual or something along those lines or whatnot, that like in real life he was talking about it, and he was saying that capping that role off kind of, was like near and dear to his heart. But yeah, shout out to him. Like I said before, I think that's what it is though. But that's where the trolling comes in, because I think that the people, the way that they send the message out to the world is that they may think that straight men care about shit like that. Like, I'm gonna be on the tip. Like, one of my favorite fucking actors is, this before the fucking scandal. And this is, what I'm saying? And I don't know exactly what the scandal was, and if he was doing what he was doing, then it was a trifling ass boy, but not because he was gay, because I'm pretty sure that he was gay, you know what I'm saying? Because of the way he moved. Fucking Kevin Spacey.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was my nigga. Everything that Kevin Spacey did was my shit, from fucking Kaiser Sose and Usual Suspect, to what's the one with
Kaiser Sose. He's here. Kaiser Sose is here.
Jesus Christ. The fuck you got in that cup? You got that
grape soda.
So what was the other
that was my favorite part.
The Negotiator. My shit. Him and Samuel, my shit.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies ever, Negotiator.
I mean, seriously, there's not a movie you've seen him in that wasn't
That's what I'm saying. Some people, like, you think that I didn't know that Kevin Spacey was gay? I mean, you can tell that Kevin Spacey's gay. Like, who gives a fuck? I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I like the movies. What are we talking about? Like, man, I'm just... Shout out to them. Just stop fucking with Lil Boosie. Stop fucking with Lil Boosie. He's unapologetic. He don't give a fuck. Stop fucking with Lil Boosie. Like, for real. And the baby. Stop fucking with these niggas. Leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Mark Zuckerberg is introducing Metaverse.
Okay, next.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I don't know.
But
it's not... I think it's just... The company name was Facebook, and then everything was under Facebook.
Right.
So I think the company's name is now Metaverse.
And
Facebook and everything else is underneath it.
Yeah, because they tired.
I think. I don't know.
You know why? Because they tired of niggas like Ruffy being confused if they on WhatsApp, and WhatsApp is run by Facebook. No, nigga, I got WhatsApp, not Facebook. I said, nigga, WhatsApp isn't. Oh shit, it is. Like, that's what I'm saying. They just trying to work out a way for it to be acceptable to have virtual sex with machines.
What?
That's all it is.
What?
What? They're trying to find a way so they can make these virtual sex shops. And it'll be just like glory holes and virtual VR equipment. Like, do you think that man, I don't even care, man, because I heard it like I said, I heard it on another podcast. You think, because it's been bothering me, do you think that human beings are the final form of dominant species on this planet?
What?
Do you think that human beings are the final form of dominant species on this planet?
I don't even know how to answer
I think that Mark Zuckerberg is John Connor.
Oh fuck.
Not John Connor. What's the black dude on Terminator 2 that helped create the chip? That create that.
What's the name? Joe Morton's character?
Yeah. Honestly, because like I'm at the point now where I'm starting to think that the next evolution of it is I wouldn't even say artificial intelligence, but I would say something that has to integrate computers. Miles Bennett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Mark Zuckerberg is Miles Bennett.
Yeah, I think what's his name is Miles Bennett.
Who? Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Elon Musk is a hero.
I think he's closest.
I think he's a hero.
Why?
Because I think he's the one that's going to save us from it.
I think he's the one that's gonna create it. All right.
I think it's already created. What do we use at Elon Musk? That's the whole thing. We don't know what Elon Musk does, except Tesla. What is Tesla? What does Elon Musk do?
Well, you created a car that drives itself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That's enough.
All that car is doing is to get you to safety. We go on the app. Look, you can't even sit there for 5 minutes without touching some shit that Mark Zuckerberg has put into play.
Sure.
So who's the fucking hero? Who's the villain? See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't trust neither one of these motherfuckers.
Instagram, the Facebook.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. You never know. And that's what I mean. Like, it's always some shit. Always some shit. I think Mark Zuckerberg is, what's his name? Miles what?
Bennett.
Miles Bennett. And what you call it, the Skynet. What is this? It was Cyber9, then it became Skynet. That's what it is. Tesla Skynet. And Facebook and all of the Cyber9. And then sooner or later they'll converge, but it'll be a mistake because one of these niggas is going to fuck around and take over. And Jeff Bezos is just doing some other shit. I think he's trying to get shit together to get people off the planet because he just keep making rockets made like dicks to get people to try to figure out and get you out and get your fuck off. Dick rockets. They try to get niggas off the planet and shit. Last. Oh, no, that was it. That was it. I'm not talking about Black Friday ass. I can't do this shit.
No.
Shops he fucking dropped. There's gonna be more fucking Amazon boxes coming to this house in the next couple months than ever before.
If you want to give somebody a gift, give somebody a gift.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't really have to wait till Christmas.
Alright, so let's talk about this. Ho-loween. Why is Ho-loween a thing? Why is this a thing?
I don't know.
You don't know why Ho-loween's a thing?
I don't know.
Like, really?
You want to be sexy on Halloween and shake your ass, and you want to be the sexy maid or the sexy lion.
Or the sexy woman in black. Man in black. Let's talk. Honestly. Let's talk about the thought process. I want to see your costume. Wait. We're just going to breeze over this shit.
I'm going to tell you what happened.
Alright, go ahead.
Honestly. I found out like the end of last week, you know, it was actually a theme party. And I was like, all right, what can I do? And I don't have to buy anything.
Right.
So I'm looking at I was like, I could do Men in Black. I got the glasses. I was like, I have black pants. I have a black jacket. You know, it is what it is.
Right.
I was like, I need me a white button-down shirt. And a tie. So the only thing that I've purchased for this outfit was actually the tie. Everything else I already had.
Right.
So it's something I can quickly throw together. It's not something that, you know, I'm going to buy and only wear once.
Right.
So, the white button-down shirt. Still had tags on it.
Oh, okay.
Still had tags on it.
What size was that?
It was a 16, 18.
Okay.
For anybody that knows me, I have not been able to wear a button-down shirt in over 5 years.
Right.
So, I go to throw the shirt on, and I can't really button all of it.
So somebody gave you $100 to button it all the way to the top.
I'd fail.
How you
I'd fail so. So, I'm like, all right.
Oh, man.
I put my tank on underneath it. And I button what I can, and I tuck that in and put the tie on, but I don't tie it, so I'm like, it's now Sexy Men in Black. It was too late for me to go to the store to try to find me another.
So what'd you go with? You went with white tee underneath the button up? Okay, white tee. Okay. Because
I figured it, because we were at a club, and it did get pretty packed, so I figured if I did have to take it off, then I still have a shirt on. I'm good.
So, what other type of hoes, women did you see in there on Ho-loween?
My girlfriend was Elastigirl.
Oh my goddamn! And your girlfriend, she's shaped like the Elastigirl.
Yes.
The later Elastigirl, not the original one.
No, she's shaped like the original one.
No, like skinny like that? Because the original one was skinny. When she had the kids, she was thick and she got her hips and ass stuck in the thing. like
she's
the like
thick.
the like the later
But
Elastigirl.
she's flat stomach, but she's thick.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
Colombian, so
Right. That's the later Elastigirl. Yeah,
Right.
that's the after she had the kids
right.
Elastigirl.
So she was Elastigirl with her
Mhm.
fishnet tights on.
Right.
Somebody else was a lion with it was like almost crushed velvet kind of a suit, but it was shorts with a tail. There was, I saw that last evening, I saw Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. How wonderful was the Wonder Woman?
She wasn't bad.
She wasn't bad.
She wasn't bad. Go
Now
ahead, girl.
was she?
The fact that she could come outside it, I mean, she was built like Gal Gadot.
Oh, she was built like Gal Gadot?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She was actually built like skinny like that?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
but she
was just shorter.
Oh,
But,
okay.
yeah.
Well, she can do that. Yeah.
Who else? I saw Hermione Granger from Harry Potter.
I don't know nothing about Harry Potter.
The girl.
Okay.
It's 2 boys and a girl.
Okay.
The girl.
Okay.
So, but it was a tight schoolgirl outfit.
Sexy Harry Potter girl.
It was a sexy Harry Potter girl. I saw Harry Potter.
You should have said a Harry Potter girl.
No, I saw a Harry Potter guy, and then
okay.
it was a girl that was Hermione Granger.
Right.
The coolest one I saw, my sister thought he was a Band-Aid. And when we stopped him to ask him what he was, did you ever see the movie Spy Kids?
I have.
A lot. Do you remember the Thum Thumbs?
No. Oh, wait a minute. The little things.
The soldiers, but they were like the head was a thumb, the arms were a thumb. They were Thum Thumbs.
Jesus Christ.
And there was 4 of them. They all had like red shirts on, and they had these curved pieces of papers on their heads and on their arms.
Where did the people find? Well, I guess Amazon can get you anything in the world. So where the fuck do people find these costumes?
They make them.
That's true too.
Well, I'll say this: my sister wanted a particular outfit from a store that she saw.
Right.
And so we actually went to 3 different versions of this store around the city. The first one was down Center City. We couldn't find parking, which I knew we weren't going to find parking. I was like, I'll let you go in and I'll just circle the block or whatever until you're ready.
Right.
But we couldn't even do that because it was wedding day. We saw 2 different wedding people taking pictures in the middle of Center City. And not to mention, it's Saturday. The weather was so beautiful yesterday. Everybody was out, so there was no circling it. So we was like, all right, fine, we'll go to the next closest one. The shop was called, and I'm not endorsing this in any way, but I just need you to know.
Hang on, check cut. Yeah.
Right. The name of the store is called Spirit Ho-loween.
That's everywhere.
It looked like Black Friday. Hit.
Yeah.
There was nothing on the walls.
They don't be having shit.
At all.
I'm having shit.
So then there was another one that was like maybe 10, 15 minutes away. So I was like, all right, we'll drive up there.
What was she trying to get?
It was a outfit that she found on their website.
Oh my goddamn! You trying to get a whole situation?
Right. So then we get to the second one, and as soon as she put her foot on the ground, a lady was coming out, and the lady was like, "Girl, ain't nothing in there." Which is what we had just did.
Right.
To someone when we went in there, we was like this, "Girl, ain't nothing in there." She was like, really? I was like, there's just black walls with holes in them. That's it. I said, well, that's what you get for trying to find something for Halloween the day before Halloween.
So what
from a store called Spirit Halloween.
What did she? Yeah, that's true too. What did she end up finding?
Nothing.
Oh, she didn't come because she did. Oh, she just wore whatever.
No, she wore. She was looking for an outfit to wear to a party tonight.
Oh, okay.
She already had her outfit for yesterday.
Right.
And I knew she had a black cat suit. And I was like, look, wear the black cat suit and be Black Widow and call it a day.
Black Widow does not wear a fucking black cat. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you would call it a cat suit. I don't know. It's a little more tactical than just a cat suit. It's like a
sexy cat suit.
Whatever. Yeah. I finally watched Black Widow.
Finally.
Yeah, finally watched
I'm
that
not
shit.
talking about that with you.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed in that one too, but it was, it was good. The action was tough or whatnot. What you call it was Taskmaster might be one of the best villains ever. That was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Ho-loween is just a thing because
Because it's a thing.
Just one night to hold up.
Hey, you know, if
This just
you're lucky, you know what you're going to do later.
Most people don't. They just run around and whatnot and put some shit on it. It's not a cat suit. That's kind of a...
It's a tactical one-piece outfit.
Alright, there you go. Tactical one-piece outfit. There ain't a whole lot that's tactical about the shit that y'all be wearing on fucking Halloween. I'm pretty sure that cat suit with all her ass on the back, that wasn't nothing tactical about that shit. See, that's tactical. She's doing action.
Let me tell you, if my sister put a cat suit on, and then she put a little tactical belt on it, boom, bang, boom, there you go.
You found a tactical belt?
No.
Or just a regular belt?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. There ain't nothing tactical about the fucking belt.
Look.
First and foremost, ain't nothing tactical about a belt on a cat suit.
Sexy black widow.
There's nothing tactical about a belt on a cat suit anyway, because it's not doing anything. It's not holding anything up. It's a fucking cat suit. You'd rather put some suspenders on it. What are you talking about?
She'll whip your ass with her ass.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Happy Ho-loween.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I was gonna ask that, but we kind of already talked about that. The purpose of what. Yeah, I mean, it said.
Anyway.
Yeah, I would say is we talked about that though. We don't feel like Jada is being malicious, or maybe she's just stupid.
I just think she's overly open.
Does she not like him?
Who will?
Yeah. Exactly. That's the reason why I asked that situation. That's what I'm saying, because if it's hard, if you see the signs on the wall and it feels weird to say yay or nay, then there might be some credibility in that. Then.
Right. You know what? I don't know. I just think that everything ain't for everybody. Every conversation is not for the world.
I get that portion of it.
Especially when you're on the stand. Why do you keep doing that? Why do you keep doing that?
I don't think she like it. She don't like that nigga. That's a goddamn shame. I think that subconsciously she doesn't like him. Subconsciously she doesn't like him.
I don't know. Anyway.
I'm Will Smith, man. Listen, listen. I get it. What happened to Jada after set it off? And why didn't she start getting...
What happened to her? What did she do? Because she did something.
And on that note, we gonna keep moving.
We not gonna address that?
What? Her face?
Yes.
She got work done. Fuck you want me to say? I don't know. Dr. Miami, Punta Cana, whatever she went to, she got shit done. She got cheek fillers and some weird other shit going on and whatnot. Like, I don't know why she did it. I don't know why she did it, especially because her mom got the genes of her mama. She don't need to do it.
Badass.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not even going front.
Maybe that's what the issue is. Like I said before, she has to have some sort of
self-issue.
She had right. She does. She's a self-esteem issue.
Once again, I can't make you happy. You gotta find a way to.
Maybe that's what Will be saying. Maybe that's why Will stick to the guns with that. He's like, cause no matter what you got, no matter what you do, you always want more. How the fuck? This is let me talk about. I hate to be the one that sounds like this, because I want to move on from this. I hate to be this guy because I don't never hate to be this guy. But to me, because I already know the backlash that you get, because people are gonna be like, money doesn't make you happy, and you can have everything in the world. But Jada does what Jada wants to do at all times. She ain't never got to make another movie. She don't have to. So she has.
Jada don't have to do shit.
They bought another house in order for her to have enough space to expand the Table Talk studio. Bought another big ass crib and whatnot. She's buying cars on a regular. Like when Will, I think they was doing something together one time, or she was filming a movie. She was on set and she wanted a car that she saw which color. But he was like, man, we don't need that and whatnot. You just got another car. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The fulfillment factor. I think that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? You're doing everything you want to. You can travel all over the world. You fucking young boys. You know what I mean? You have the wherewithal to do that. Like you do. Like you can do whatever you want to.
Here's the thing. This is Jada. Mm-hmm. Okay, this circle is Jada. Mm-hmm. And then there's almost like a donut, and there's a hole in the donut.
You said.
And she keeps trying to fill.
That's Jada. That's Jada. August and Will. That's Jada.
No. No, I'm not going to. There's a hole in the donut, right?
Right.
You're always trying to fill that hole. And no matter what she does, she can't fill that hole. So buying the stuff and doing this, that, and the other is still not fulfilling.
Isn't that every woman?
To her. No.
Bullshit.
No.
There's a lot of women that's like that.
I admit that there may be a lot of women like that, but not all women.
No. Not all, anybody or anything. I'm saying a lot more than 85% of women.
80.
That's what I'm saying.
80,
So it's only because we look at Jada weird because she has the resources. She has the fucking resources in order to do whatever it is that she would like to do.
Right, but you keep shopping and doing this, that, and the other.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's not fulfilling you.
But so what does she do? What does she do? She's creating. She's fucking. I'm pretty sure she's eating well. She's shopping. You know what I'm saying? What else is it that you can do? I think that I have, like as a man, I'm gonna say that I have holes, that are filled by other things. Jesus Christ. All right, whatever. But it's other shit that I have to do.
You find self-fulfillment outside of your wife.
Right. But the problem with it is there are, with her, I don't know what else it is that she can do.
There are...
Maybe Will has the same thing, that's why he goes skydiving. Maybe because he, bungee jumps off the top of the world and shit like that.
Something like that. Whether or not you want to experience them, I want to experience them, and I want you to take part with me. So even if you don't do it, be there with me. I don't know. Next topic.
I'm about to say, because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
God bless y'all. We love you, Will. Forever.
To get back. What was your best?
What's that?
The get back is everybody has this thing.
What the get back is.
Everybody has this thing. If you're in a relationship and you break up, if you talking to somebody, you got a fuck buddy and you find out they fucking somebody else, if you in a marriage and you get divorced, if your longtime crush is fucking with somebody else, or you realize that you like your longtime crush, and all of a sudden you realize he don't like you, or you had a crush, somebody had a crush on you and you didn't like them at first, and then now you like them, but it's too late. There's something in this that we call the get back. The get back is now more prevalent nowadays with social media. And the reason why I say this is because social media is the glimpsometer. Glimpsometer?
With social media, you have what we call spies. So...
You mean everybody on social media? Because that's exactly what the fuck that is. Yeah, everybody on social media is a spy, yeah.
There is someone that you may not be friends with, but your friend is friends with.
Right.
So, that's your... What was that movie? Two Can Play That Game?
Okay.
And talk about you having a public relations person.
Yeah.
Because that's that person that's going to see some shit.
Right.
And then go back like, yo,
Right.
This has happened. Recently, one of my girlfriends broke up with her dude. Right. So, they are not friends on one of the platforms anymore. Right. But she knew that he had just posted something. So she was like, she called me, and the funny thing is, I was really on my way to her house. And she's like, so such and such posted this, where you at? I was like, well, I'm driving. She's like, I was going to ask you to do something. And I was like, well, what are you going to ask me to do? And she told me, I want you to look on his back. She's like, you still friends with him? I was like, yeah, I haven't unfriended him yet. She's like, yeah, don't. Okay, not a problem. I got you. And I was like, well, I'm like 5 minutes from your house. She's like, oh, okay, bet.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, to see what somebody is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have people that are get back queens and kings.
Right. That's the spot. That's the recon mission. So now we start talking about what you go
that
into.
Post purposefully.
Right.
Because they know that your public relations person is going to go back to you immediately.
Right.
Expeditiously.
Okay, so that's the spy. That's the spy person.
Did you see?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
Who they with? Because
So as the person that dangles the get back, because that's what it is. The get back has to also include. It has to include the subject. The subject of the get back is the person that you might not even be the person that was wrong, but now you got to look better. On social media than every other time.
You see me.
Everything that you put on there has got to be marvelous. It's got to be great. So name a time where not only you wasn't a spy, you wasn't the reconnaissance for another person. Name a time where you dangled as the get back, and for the get back, like, and I'll throw a time up. For me, and I would go ahead. So I want you to tell me about a time where you was just like, you know what? I already know he's gonna be watching. I already know he's gonna be there. So when I come in, or when I show up, or when I show out, I'm killing his ass. Boom, boom, bow, and then I'm out. The get back.
One of the times, one of my very early times of the get back. Was, I think, my son and I wasn't with his dad, but I was still kind of emotionally attached to his dad.
Right.
To where I thought, maybe I wanted to get back. And so his other grandmother, paternal grandmother, had a Halloween little party for Caleb and his cousins to come over because we weren't taking them out in the streets. And so I had to make sure that I was on 100% when I walked into their house. Right. Regardless of if me and you gonna speak or not, you gonna see all that And seriously, I made sure that anytime I walked into Caleb's grandmother's house, because his aunt watched him for a year when I went back to work.
Right.
I made sure that anytime I walked into that house, that even if I had sneakers on, I was on my top A game.
Right.
Whether you wanted me or not, you're gonna see what you lost.
Right.
So, but I even, I still do that when I know that I'm going to be places where people are going to be that I've dealt with before, even if I don't want them. I don't want you.
But
you gotta know that I'm good. Nigga, I'm good.
So it's just more purposeful. When you wake up and know what your plan is for the day, is that the first thing that crosses your mind? I have to do this and be this way and move this way and walk here and do this and show this because it's about to get back.
I'm petty.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was going to ask. I was asked, that is master petty. Yeah, that's master
it's
petty.
Part of petty.
Yeah, I get that.
Like I have a meeting today.
Right.
Where I'm pretty sure I'm going to be kind of dressed up for this meeting because, I got to be that bitch.
Listen.
It is what it is.
I'm not even asking what that is about, but listen,
yeah,
I got
I'm
you.
Just saying,
I got you. Listen,
there will be people at the meeting that I have dealt with in my life.
Oh, okay.
And,
yeah.
When I walk away from this meeting,
right. Respect.
You just need to know.
Respect.
The things that have happened in your life are over.
It was a girl that I used to talk to up in Edinburgh, and after I left for my semester, that I was supposed to leave and come back, but I never came back. Yeah, but when I left, I had moved in with Shannon. So now, mind you, me and Shannon had been talking for, you know what I'm saying? Damn. It had been since May, and this was January, so yeah, it had been like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So I hadn't actually seen this girl. You know what I mean? Because after I left, I hadn't seen her in a little bit, so I came back up there, just on the suave and debonair and whatnot. But I came up there for a party. It was, matter of fact, it was homecoming. And so this was October. What the fuck is that? October 03? 04. October 04. Alright? And I had left.
Ooh, October 04. I know what else.
Yeah. October 04. Jesus Christ.
It's
No, was it October 04? Oh my God. No, it couldn't have been October 04. Because October 04, Donovan was born already. I don't think Donovan was born yet.
No, he wasn't born. Because Caleb is
it was October 03.
Yeah.
I think Shannon might have been pregnant at the time. I went up there. It was Edinburgh homecoming. So I went up there. I had, for some reason, my match game was impeccable that weekend. This one, Rockaway was the shit. So I had a Rockaway shirt that matched the I forget what color it was. I think it was a West Virginia hat. This is a whole little outfit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm walking through the party, you know what I'm saying? Chilling, my homie's still up there, so we talking, this, that, the third, dabbing him up, but I'm just up there for the weekend, for the parties and shit.
Right.
And you can just, I see this girl, you know what I'm saying, that knows me or what, and I'm saying, we don't talk or nothing like that, but it's like one of them things where you gotta be thorough, because you know they're gonna look. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm chilling, every time I like I look and I'm telling you, you laugh, sometimes you laugh, you're like, you laugh loud, like, nigga, you crazy, and you glance over and you see the person looking at you. And when you see the person looking at you, that's when you keep moving, like, you like this, like, oh, nigga, the nigga tell you something, like, yeah, so I told her, like, that nigga was crazy, like, and you look over like this, gotta look. You're crazy. When you see somebody looking at you, you be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? I see what it is or whatnot. But it's just,
it's that.
Guys, we do that. We try to be thorough as we possibly.
That girl standing, my sis standing in front of me talking about, all right, when you get a chance, my left, your right, he been checking you out. All right, cool. So that's when you go get a drink. And you and your girlfriend change positions. Right. And you can see over her shoulder, which used to be your shoulder. Right. And you can see, oh, okay. And you laugh. It's the whole, you laugh in front of your sister like.
People are so fucking fake, man. People are so fucking fake.
It's the game. It's so.
It is the game, but it's not like that's where you gotta figure out what's genuine in the back of it, and that's what the whole thing. Because a lot of that shit just be, it be water under the bridge. It's all fucking sugar water. It ain't real Kool-Aid. So, I mean, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But the get back is I think it is thorough. You know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I lost 120 pounds at one point. I was the king of the fucking get back. I think my get back got a little too far when I took pictures of my shirt off.
The get back.
Shit, was like, oh, we took a picture of our shirt off now, nigga. I'm like, oh, shit, my bad. I didn't. It's Flex Friday. I didn't know it was Flex Friday.
The get back could be petty.
Right.
Or the get back can be just growth. Of coming from where you came from. I know how big you were.
Right.
And then you lost 100 something. It's not.
Right.
I think the get back was actually for you. You got back at your old self.
Yeah.
And you showing off. Look,
yeah.
you showing off your new you.
Right.
So it could be a positive thing.
Yeah.
Or it could be a petty thing.
I don't think it, because I think it is a positive thing when it's not. I think it's a positive thing when it's aimed at certain things or whatnot.
Right.
But the only problem is that it does become a little petty, is because if you feel once your confidence goes up and you feel like you sexy, and you know people think that you sexy, and maybe it wasn't a sexiness that you got from before. It was like, oh, I'm appealing to them because of the way that I look. And to me, I'm so fucking petty that I hated it. I didn't like that, because I'm like, motherfucker, I was just as thorough then. And that's the one thing that I've learned within myself, to be like, oh, all of you motherfuckers are super duper, superficial anyway. So, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but do I, you know what I'm saying? I think that people like the attention. Yeah, people like the attention. People love the attention of it and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they get back is the get back. I get it. What the fuck are we doing here? Yeah, did you bring your book with you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you? Well, soon as I can fucking find it. Oh, shit. Now to Kelly's question. We do not own the rest of this music. Kelly, Q, what is the question that you have for today?
Oh, I asked that one already. If you knew that devoting yourself to an all-consuming occupation, such as music, writing, acting, business, politics, medicine, for 20 years would make you one of the best in the world at it, would you? And if so, which would you choose?
You said acting, music, what?
Music, writing, acting, business, politics, or medicine. Music. Writing.
Oh my God. Writing. And the funny thing about writing is that I you know what I'm saying, like I'm a writer, so I've written, I wouldn't say constantly or consistently for 20 years. I would say, you know what I mean, I've written for a good amount of time. Like I'm kind of on and off, in and out when it comes to certain things. But yeah, if you do it, like, oh my gosh, certain things, first and foremost, everything that there, like 2 out of 3 of those things are things that I've done, you know what I'm saying? And I enjoy. So it's like, except, medicine and all, I'm not really into that shit. But like, music, and even, a form of acting, and, entertainment. Like, if you saying just pinpoint one of them and master it, yeah, it would have to be writing, because writing is just one of those things that you can convert it into different things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When you're an actor, you know what I mean? You're taking what somebody else is writing and you throwing your own flair to it. Right. Music keeps you in the box. And that's one thing that I'm learning now. I'm doing podcasts. Music kept me in the box of doing what I felt was relevant to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like this. I want to perform this. I want to be this type of rapper. I want to do this.
However.
Or, you know what I mean? And when things started to change, it kind of took, I didn't realize that I wasn't in love with things the way that I was with music before, when things started to change. Do I still like to make the type of music that I love to make? Absolutely. Is it relevant enough to, like we were talking about before, to have the praise for me to feel like that's to get back at the world? You know what I mean? It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's me doing it just for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, writing is a big thing for me. Like I would say writing, and I would be the best in the world. Oh my gosh, wouldn't be able to tell me shit, because all I would do, even if it was music, I would just write songs. You know what I'm saying? I would just write songs and be like, hey, look, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Songwriter. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, guess what? You know what I mean?
Who else has brought this kind of emotion out of you than me?
Who the fuck said that?
That's what I'm saying.
I
the best writer.
It sounded like something Dave Chappelle said at Rick James. Yeah, Rick James, bitch. Names one of the cutest, best looking motherfuckers alive. You know what I'm saying? Best motherfuckers, one of the sexiest motherfuckers of all time.
Fuck your couch, nigga.
Name somebody else that's brought this type of emotion out of you, nigga. Like,
even.
So which one would you?
Acting.
Really?
Acting. Like, giving those.
Right.
Acting. My mother did Freedom Theater, which is acting.
Right.
Theater house here in Philadelphia. My son has done it actually as well. And
I didn't know that. I didn't know that you had a background in acting. Have you ever acted?
I actually had an acting class in college.
You didn't like it?
I loved it.
Okay, so what happened?
I wanted to do other things. Like, I was a speech comm major, so that was why we actually had that class, and I actually got an A out of that class.
Right.
Performing with one of my classmates, who was like one of my big brothers too, and we studied hard on that. Like, we had our blocking, where we were going to be, how we were going to do it. Like, we're playing a married couple, and it was just, transform me into someone else. So if you tell me that I put that work in, and at the end of 20 years I'm going to be, Denzel Washington.
Not Denzel Washington. What the hell?
At the end of this game, then yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
that's different. I mean, it's a thought.
I think it's something that most people wouldn't.
Anytime that somebody talks about mastering something and whatnot, like you said, 20 years, I think it takes 20 years in order to
build and do that and put the work in.
Absolutely, because
nothing is overnight.
At all.
Anybody you've seen overnight, once you've seen them overnight, quote unquote, that's when you'll actually start seeing them and things that you didn't realize was them.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know what else? I'm tired of the overnight thought processing. Podcasting.
Yeah.
All of you niggas, stop. Like. There's the waves. There's nothing new under the sun, and there's waves to everything. The way niggas have been hopping on this podcasting train. Some of you niggas, like, I just be seeing people. I'm like, the fuck are y'all doing? Like, what are you doing? People don't even have a place to sit or get in front of a mic, and when they do, it's tacky. It's not. It
Put
to
together.
me, but maybe it's my thought. The thought of my mind is because I'm a student of it. I see people that do it. I try to improve on things that ways that it's gone about, and I'm just like. But then also when I hear people talking, I'm like, people think that you get on there and you just talk shit and fly off at the mouth and tell jokes for an hour. It's just like, oh my god damn, you fucking people. Like, but it's just like anything else or whatnot when everybody thought, and that's the thing that worries me the most, especially about podcasting and about space. The two things that we just talked about are probably the two most pure things when it comes down to it. Because everybody wants to be some sort of musician, you know what I mean? And these rappers and these singers and whatnot can't sing, can't rap, but they have an image to still make it. When you're a writer, you can't fake your way out of that. When you're an actor,
that is a talent.
When you're an actor, you can't fake your way out of that. You know what I'm saying?
My son, he's an uber talented.
Right.
And I'm not saying this because he's my son.
Yes, you are. But go ahead. Yeah, that's cool.
But I mean,
that's cool.
I'm saying this because he's my son, but I'm also saying this because other people have told this to me.
Right.
And one of his favorite people who shares his birthday is Neo.
Right.
Anybody knows anything about Neo? Neo didn't come out into the industry originally as a singer.
Right.
He came out as a writer. If he never sings another song in his life,
he's good.
His songwriting credits will take care of him and his family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Forever.
Absolutely.
So this is one of the things that I've told my son. Your pen game is awesome.
Yeah.
Like my son has written poems and written things that I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Like even at 10 years old, 12 years old, I'm like, wow.
I used to be the same way. And that's how I got
cool.
to.
I was like, so if this is something like you want to do in your life, like you want to go into that industry, know that this right here will be your bread and butter.
Right.
As because no matter who sings your song, you'll get paid off of that.
That's very true.
That's why I told him about Dolly Parton.
That's very
I was
true.
like, everyone knows I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. I was like, Whitney didn't write that.
Right.
Dolly did. I was like, not only did she write it, she wrote it in the 60s.
That's true.
Okay? So, before Whitney even sung it,
right,
she sung it.
Right.
And how many other people, and she sung it actually in a movie, so they had to get her permission for her to sing it,
right,
her own song in a movie. So now it's a part of a soundtrack.
Yep.
So every time you buy that soundtrack, she get money off of that. Every time you buy Whitney Houston's The Bodyguard soundtrack, she get money off of that. And anytime anybody has ever sung that song, she's getting money off of that.
Absolutely.
I was like, your words
can
be your windfall.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's
to just develop that talent.
We didn't even have a life lesson. We didn't have a life lesson
but
today.
That was the lesson.
But that was
develop your talent.
Develop your talent and stick to it. And that's something that you can keep implementing from 9 to 90. That's real rap.
All day.
You know what I'm saying? From 9 to 90. Oh man, but this has been fun. One leg short today, but we out here still doing it up. Shout out to Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners, Home Team, the YouTube and Patreon viewers. Get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod, the Facebook fan page, the Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, and please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. I'm gonna hit y'all off with this Crush Your Goals segment for the day. And this is from Lin-Manuel Miranda. I know how it looks, but just start. Nothing is insurmountable. Boom. Matter of fact, where the fuck is my bomb? Let me drop a bomb on this shit real quick. Bow. Love that, love that, love that. This has been fun. Episode 97 is in the books. Did I introduce what number episode it was? Did I say 97 at the beginning of it? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did either.
Damn.
97.
Episode 97 is in the books.
What we gonna do for 100?
I don't know. But now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Love y'all dearly. Thank y'all.
See you real soon.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Love you dearly. And as always, you cannot forget.
You must always remember.
You must always remember.
Yeah, my room knocked it up. I was bugging.
Oh, Lord.
Knocked at 12:30. It had melted. It was so darn hot. And I was thirsty.
You ever notice that the shit they used to say, they would just, whatever.